I'd like to invite you to do some somatic writing and grounding for the new moon in Capricorn 2026. So we have a practice for this phase. This new moon phase, the first 3 days after the dark moon, is for planting seeds through this lovely embodied practice. So we're not planning anything intellectually. We are writing from our body, from the root, from the dark knowing that lives inside your cells, and also what I call the void of possibility. So somatic writing is, in a nutshell, writing from the sensation, the body sensation, rather than thought and in your mind. So we let our body speak first, and then let your mind do whatever it wants to do. And we begin with a grounding. So I'm just going to invite you to uncross your ankles, place your feet flat on the floor. And I am going to invite you to bring your hands to your heart. And just take some breaths and just notice what you notice. Feel the weight of your body being held. And I'm just going to invite you to take the breath down, down, down through the solar plexus, through the sacral, through the root. Imagine there are roots growing from your feet. You're going through the Earth Star, through the Gaia Gateway, and into the heart of Mother Earth. And just breathe that beautiful energy right back up into your heart and feel the weight of your body being held. Take some breaths and make sure that you fully exhale. So breathe in and just really, really let it go. Notice in your body where you feel most present. Just notice. Don't have to do anything about it. Just notice, notice, notice. And then write from that sensation. In my body right now, I feel, you might feel heaviness, lightness, tension, warmth, cold, tingling, numbness, something that is completely unique to you. Locate the sensation. So when you write this sensation is located. And if this sensation could speak, what would it say? And just let it speak without censoring. Switch that mind off, pen to paper, write. What this sensation wants from me is just listen deeply. And when you finish writing, let this lead you into an intention. Often what your body needs to feel safe is what your intention wants to cultivate. So if your body is feeling tension in your shoulders, your intention might be about releasing the burden of responsibility. If your body feels numb anywhere, it might be that your intention might be reconnecting to pleasure, joy, and a feeling sensation. Write until you find that seed, that one clear intention that wants to be planted this moon cycle. Now, we could plant seeds. We can do it in a couple of different ways. We can do a literal seed planting. So if you can, plant an actual seed in soil at the start of this 3 days. So just choose a seed that resonates with you, and clearly something that is going to germinate and grow. So it might be a herb, it might be something else. I'm not terribly knowledgeable about things, but so I would certainly look this up. So before you do anything, just hold that seed in your hand and speak your intention to it. My intention is, and then plant it into the darkness, so into the dark soil. Water it, place it somewhere where you can see it daily, because we do want to sit and work with it over the next couple of days. And as you tend to your seed, don't overwater it, tend to your intention. So the pot, if you like, becomes an anchor for your intention. Now, if literal planting isn't possible, you could create some kind of symbolic seed. So you could write your intention on a piece of paper, and then you could fold it up like it's a little seed, and then put it in a small box or a bowl filled with crystal salt stones. What I actually have is I have some tiny little plant pots, and I put these under a load of crystals, and then just, keep that on your altar or somewhere that you consider to be sacred. And then each day, again, have that anchor, hold the container, reconnect with your intention, and make that part of this new moon ritual. Maybe you do some daily journaling. Perhaps you'd like to keep your pot by the side of the bed, and you can just sit with it, focus on it, and then start to journal. So it sounds really simple, sitting in the darkness, but the new moon is the void of possibilities. So often people think the void is a bad place, and it's not. It is just darkness to be and become. So if you can spend some time in darkness during these 3 days, I don't think that'll be difficult because it's winter, certainly is winter here in Spain, and gets dark fairly early. But you could turn all the lights off, just sit in the dark, let your eyes adjust to what's going on, and notice how the dark isn't empty, it's full. The darkness isn't scary, it's full of possibility. So trust this fertile void. And my invitation is just for you to notice what arises when you sit in the darkness. And, if you do have a pot, you could sit with the pot or your seed and just allow what needs to come. And then you could journal on that.